Well, hello everybody and welcome. Thanks for watching. Today's topic is I'm cataloging my record collection on Discogs. Let's take a look here. I'll show you my collection. Yeah, so here's my record collection. I've got a couple of shelves worth there, and I've got some more over here. All right, it's a few more records than some people have and a few less than others, but here's why I'm cataloging my stuff. There's a few reasons, right? Number one is that I've amassed enough albums, and a few are valuable, so I've decided that I might record them and catalog them for insurance purposes in case there's ever a fire or something, some disaster, that I would lose my albums. In some way, I might be able to convince the insurance company that it was a valuable collection, and this documentation will show what I claim it to be worth, right? That kind of thing. Okay, so that's one reason. Reason number two is also, there's been numerous times I've been at the record store and I've had an album in my hands and I've been like, do I have this one? I think I have this one. I'm not sure. Or I've been in the record store and I've seen, oh yeah, I have this one. And then I don't buy it and I forget, and I come home and I play that album and it's got a scratch on it, on one of the best songs, and I lost my chance to buy a replacement or a possible upgrade. So that's another reason for me to catalog. You gotta know what you have, right? So I'll catalog them on Discogs, and then if I'm at the record shop and I have some question about that album, then I just, pull it up on the app and I can see what albums I have and what albums have, I might have made a note, says it's scratched, replace, upgrade this album, something like that. So that's more valuable information for me when I'm out in the hunt. So just like the philosophy is with baseball cards, and I'm guessing now the philosophy runs across, I don't care what you collect, coffee makers, antique clocks, bells. The important thing about a collection is to know what you have, and therefore you'll know what you want or what you think you need to complete your collection. All right, so just like that, cataloging my albums in Discogs will help me to know what I have in my collection. Now, what is Discogs? Some of you might be asking. Discogs is Discogs, Discogs.com. It's a website. I believe it's run by users, created by record users, and it's for the benefit of record users. It's free to open, have an account on there, and you can catalog your stuff. You can see you can put albums for sale, you can buy albums for sale, and it's, done through and with fellow record collectors. So that's something to look into if you're not familiar with it. Discogs.com. So there's a couple ways for you to know what your album is in particular, because just like books and other collectible items, first releases are very important, and sometimes there are specialized releases that are more valuable and others that are less. So that's why Discogs is also helpful to catalog, and for you to sometimes amaze yourself at, wow, I didn't even know I had this level of an album. So couple of ways. There's, Discogs has plenty of very good tutorials on their website to show you how to use it. And so they can do it a lot better than me. Google YouTube, and there's plenty of people that have better videos than me on how to use Discogs. So I'm not here to teach you how to use Discogs. I'm just kind of here to say I'm using it and this is what I'm using it for and how I use it. But very quickly, just to give you a very brief overall, there's a couple of ways that you can find out what your record is. You can punch in into their search function. You can type in the barcode number. You can type in the name of the album and the artist. And you can also look at the inner runouts, in case you don't know about this, where the album cartridge, the album needle ends at the end and then it runs off in a blank spot. It's not all blank. It's called dead wax. And in there, many times studio engineers and masters that were putting the wax together, they make notations in there. They're stamped, and there's a little, sometimes funny little personal notes in there, or small tiny drawings. That's kind of fun to look at in there. And you can put those numbers into Discogs, and that will even help you, further finalize what you have. But a very easy way of, I noticed for modern records after, like, I think the 1980s or in the middle of the 80s, mid 80s, 82, 3 and up, once they introduce barcodes, your camera, phone camera will scan the barcode and it will bring up that particular album, which is great. Saves a lot of time. And then in that case, it will, Discogs has a separate section called My Collection, and where you can input and upload those albums that are in your collection. It'll keep that record, that catalog for you. It'll store them and artist names, album names, genre folders, and so on. So there's various ways to organize it. Just want to pass on to you that Discogs is your best friend as a record collector and an extra tool. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. See you next time.